Hello, my dear friend. Welcome to the VUS Learning English podcast. My name is Anna, and I am so happy you are here today. Today, we are going to talk about something very, very important. It is a big problem for many English learners. The problem is time. You are busy. I know you are. You spent 8 hours at work today. You spent maybe one more hour in traffic, driving your car or sitting on a bus. Then you came home. You made dinner. You cleaned the kitchen. You got ready for tomorrow. And now you are tired. So tired. And someone says you need to study English? It feels impossible. It feels like one more job to do. Your list of jobs is already very long. Your brain is full. And the idea of opening a book, it feels like a punishment, not like a fun activity. This feeling is normal. So many people feel this way. You are not alone. For many years, people told us a lie about learning English. A big lie. They said you must study for a long time every day, 1 hour or 2 hours. They said if you do not do this, you are not a good student. But that is not true. That is the old way. And the old way does not work for busy people. What if I told you the best way to learn English does not need more time? What if the biggest secret, the ultimate hack, was not about adding more work to your day? What if the secret was about changing how you see your time? This is not magic. It will not make you fluent tomorrow. But this is a new way to think, a powerful way. It will change your dead time into English time. What is dead time? It is your time in the care. Your time doing chores like washing dishes. Your time walking your dog. This dead time will become your best English teacher. We call this passive study. It was made for busy people just like you. By the end of this episode, you will have a real plan. A plan you can start today. A plan to learn English without feeling like you are studying. If you are ready to change your life, I want you to do one small thing. Please tap the like or subscribe button. It is free for you, and it helps our podcast find more amazing learners like you. And please tell me, where are you listening from today? Are you in Brazil, Japan, India, Indonesia? Let me know in the comments. I love to see where our friends are in the world. Okay, let's begin. Let's be honest. When people stop learning English, they say one thing: I don't have time. This is the number one reason, the biggest reason. But I want to tell you a secret. It is not just about time. It is also about energy. And it is about using a broken plan, a bad plan. The old plan is sitting at a desk with a book, memorizing long lists of words, studying difficult grammar rules. This is an addition plan. It asks you to add a new difficult job to your day. Your day is already full. If you are a busy worker, this plan will fail. If you are a student with a job, this plan will fail. If you are a parent with children, this plan will fail. Why? Because it makes you feel tired. It makes you feel sad and guilty when you miss a day. And then you stop. You do not fail. The plan fails. The system is broken, not you. So what is the answer? It is not try harder. No. The answer is to change the plan completely. I call it integration over addition. That sounds a little complex, right? Don't worry, it is very, very simple. Let me explain. Addition is adding more things to your day. This is the old broken way. Integration is mixing English into your day, into things you already do. This is the new way, the better way. This is the secret that changes everything. Think about your day, your normal, everyday life. How much time do you spend going to work? Driving? Riding the bus? How much time do you spend cooking? How much time do you spend cleaning your home? How much time do you spend walking? For most people, this is 1 hour every day, maybe even 2 hours. We call this dead time. Time where you're doing something, but your mind is free. But I have amazing news for you. This is not dead time. This is your new English classroom. This is your secret study time. This new way has 2 types of learning. The first is called passive learning. This is my favorite because it is easy. It is low energy. You do not need to focus a lot. Passive learning is about creating an English world around you, an immersion environment. You just listen to English. That's it. You listen to English podcasts. You listen to English audiobooks. You listen to English music. And you do this while you do another task. You listen while you cook. You listen while you drive. You listen while you clean. Now, this is very important. The goal is not to understand every single word. Let me say that again. You do not need to understand every word. The goal is exposure. Just hearing the English. You are training your ears. You are teaching your brain the sounds of English, the music of English, the rhythm of English. You are building a feeling for the language, naturally, like a baby learns their first language. That is the first type. Passive learning, easy listening. The second type is called active learning. This is for your high energy moments, when you feel awake and ready. But, and this is the special part for busy people, these moments are very, very short. We're talking about 15 minutes or 20 minutes. That is all. I call them micro sessions, tiny study times. In these short times, you do one focused thing. Maybe you learn 5 new words. Maybe you practice speaking for 10 minutes. Science shows this is better. Many studies show that short daily practice is better for your memory. It is much better than one long study session every week. So you have these 2 tools now, passive learning and active learning. You use passive learning to fill your dead time. You use active learning for short, focused moments. This new system is flexible. It works with your life. It is easy to continue. It is sustainable. You are not trying to find 1 extra hour in your day. You are using the hours you already have, the hours you thought were lost. You are reclaiming your time. Let's talk about the biggest opportunity, the best place to find this lost time. For most of us, it is our daily commute, the time we spend going to work and coming home. This is your golden hour. Maybe you drive a car, maybe you ride a train, maybe you sit on a bus. This time can feel boring. It can feel like wasted time. But from today, it is your new English classroom. Imagine this, your commute is 30 minutes. You go to work. 30 minutes. You come home. 30 minutes. That is 1 hour every single day. 1 hour a day is 5 hours a week. And 5 hours a week is 20 hours a month. 20 hours every month of free English listening practice. Can you imagine? Imagine what 20 hours of listening will do for your English. Your listening skill will explode. The plan is so simple. You just fill your commute time with English audio. Podcasts and audiobooks are your new best friends. This is passive learning. This is the heart of the new way. Now, I must tell you the most important rule, the number one rule of learning on your commute. Are you ready? You have to let go of understanding 100%. This is so important. I will say it again. It is okay if you do not understand everything. This is the biggest problem for learners, the biggest mental block. A learner puts on an English podcast. They miss a few words, then they miss a sentence. They start to panic, their heart beats fast, they think, oh no, this is too hard. I am not good enough. And then they switch back to music, and the opportunity is gone. The golden hour is lost. Please do not do this. I want you to make a promise to me and a promise to yourself. Your goal is not perfection. It is not 100%. Your goal is connection. Your goal is just to listen. Try to understand the main idea. Maybe you understand 60% or 70%. That is perfect. That is success. You should choose something that is a little difficult for you, just a little bit. Not too easy, not too hard. You should understand the big ideas, but maybe you do not know all the words. This is the sweet spot. The perfect place to learn. Your brain is a supercomputer. It is a machine for finding patterns. When you listen to real natural English, you are feeding your brain. You are teaching it to see the patterns. It learns sentence structure. It learns the music of questions. It learns common words. And you don't even have to try. Your brain does the work for you. So what should you listen to? This is the fun part. The most important rule is to choose something you love, something you think is interesting. Your motivation comes from your interest, not from discipline. Do not force yourself to listen to boring grammar lessons. If you hate grammar, do not listen to a grammar podcast. If you love technology, find a podcast about new phones. If you love stories, find a fiction audiobook. If you love cooking, find a podcast about food. When you are interested, learning is not work. It is fun. A great place to start is with podcasts for English learners, just like this one. Why? Because the speakers often talk more slowly and more clearly. They are made for you. For example, a great podcast is All Ears English. It helps you learn natural American English, and you learn about American culture. Another one is Speak Better English with Harry. He gives short, helpful lessons. And a classic famous one is 6-Minute English from the BBC. It is perfect if you have very little time. Each episode is only 6 minutes. They talk about interesting topics, and they teach you great new words. When you feel more comfortable, when your confidence grows, you can start to listen to podcasts for native speakers, for people who grew up speaking English. This is a big step, and it is very exciting. A great one to try is Stuff You Should Know. The hosts are fun. They explain big topics in a simple conversational way. It is surprisingly easy for learners to follow. There will be a moment, a special moment. You will be driving your car or washing the dishes, and you will realize something. You are listening to an English podcast, and you are understanding it. You are following the story without trying hard, without stress. This is the breakthrough moment. This is when you know the system is working. Suddenly, washing the dishes is not a chore. It is a chance to learn something new. A drive to the supermarket is 5 minutes of English practice. This is when you unlock the power of integration. You can double your English practice time, or even triple it. And you did not add 1 minute of study time to your day. This is the magic. Once you start learning on your commute, you see opportunities everywhere. You start a revolution in your life. I call it the do-it-while revolution. It is a simple idea. You pair English listening with any daily task, any job that does not need all of your brain. This is how you make English a part of your life, like the air you breathe. Let's look at some daily jobs. Let's find the hidden English time. Think about cooking and cleaning. This is a perfect time, prime time for learning. Maybe you are cutting vegetables or you're washing the floor. Your hands are busy, but your mind is free. Do not do it in silence. Put on your headphones. Listen to an English podcast or listen to a YouTube video. These small bits of time, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, and they add up. They add up so fast. By the end of the week, you have hours of listening. What about exercise? Do you go to the gym? Do you go for a run? Do you take a walk in the evening? Many people listen to music. Music is great. I love music. But for this 1 month, try an experiment. Switch your music to an English audiobook or a fun English podcast. The rhythm of walking can help you feel the rhythm of English. You are connecting English to something good. Exercise makes you feel strong and happy. You will start to feel strong and happy about English too. It is a powerful connection for your brain. Okay, what about waiting? We wait so much. It is shocking. We wait for the bus. We wait in line to buy coffee. We wait for a friend to arrive. What do you do when you wait? Most people look at social media. They scroll and scroll and scroll. It is mindless. It does not help you. Let's reclaim this time. Let's make it smart time. These small 5-minute gaps are perfect for a tiny bit of active learning, a micro dose of English. Instead of scrolling Instagram, open a language app, maybe Duolingo or an app called Anki. Do a 5-minute vocabulary review, just 5 minutes. It is not about a long time. It is about doing it every time. Consistency is the key, a little bit every day. The next idea is a little different. It might feel strange at first, but I promise you it is one of the most powerful techniques. It is the practice of thinking in English and narrating your life in your head. Let me explain. As you do things in your day, try to describe them in English, silently, inside your own mind. For example, you are in the kitchen. You are making a cup of tea. Think in English. Okay, I'm getting a cup. I'm boiling the water. Now I'm putting the tea bag in the cup. I'm pouring the hot water. Or you are walking outside. Think in English. The sun is shining. I am walking on the street. I see a red car. That is a very tall tree. This simple practice does 2 amazing things for you. First, it makes you use your everyday vocabulary, the words you really need for your life. And you will quickly find the gaps, the words you do not know. Maybe you are making tea and you think, what is the word for the thing that boils water? You don't know. Great. This is a gift. Now you can take out your phone and look it up. Ah, it's a kettle. Kettle, kettle. You will never forget that word now because you needed it in a real moment. The second amazing thing is even bigger. This practice teaches you to think in English. This is a huge step to fluency, a giant leap. Most learners think in their native language, then they translate the sentence in their head. Then they speak it in English. This translation process is slow. It makes speaking feel difficult and clunky. When you practice narrating your life, you are building a new habit. The habit of thinking directly in English. This makes speaking much faster, much more natural. The do-it-while method is a new way of seeing the world. Your chores are not problems for your learning. They are the home of your learning. By mixing English into these small moments, you create a world of English around you. A constant, gentle, low-pressure immersion. This system works with your busy life, not against it. If this idea is making you feel hopeful, if you are feeling a small spark of excitement, then please do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. We make videos like this every single week. With simple, real plans to help busy people just like you, I do not want you to miss the next one. Okay, so we have the foundation. The foundation is passive listening, filling your dead time with English. This builds your understanding. It builds your feeling for the language. But if you want to go faster, if you want to supercharge your progress, you need to add one more thing. You need to combine passive listening with short bursts of active learning. This is when you practice speaking, or you practice writing, or you focus on a grammar point. But remember our new philosophy, our new way. We are not adding a 1-hour study block. No, never again. We are using micro sessions, 15 or 20-minute windows of high focus. That is it. I challenge you. Can you find 15 minutes in your day? I think you can. 15 minutes feels easy. It feels possible. You are not afraid of 15 minutes. Because it is manageable, you are more likely to do it every day. Consistency is more important than intensity. And the science agrees. Studies on language apps show that just 15 minutes a day can make a big difference, a big improvement in your vocabulary and grammar. So where can you find these 15-minute moments? Let's go hunting for time. Think about your morning, right after you wake up. Maybe you are drinking your first cup of coffee or tea. The house is quiet. Your mind is fresh. This is a perfect time. A golden 15 minutes. Use this time for a quick vocabulary review. Do not try to learn 30 new words. That is too much. It is stressful. Focus on just 5. Only 5 new words. But really learn them. Go deep. Say each word out loud. Write a sentence with each word. Close your eyes and picture the word. When you start your day with a small English win, you feel good. You feel confident. It sets a positive feeling for the whole day. Now, what about the middle of the day? Your lunch break. You probably have at least 30 minutes for lunch. Take 15 of those minutes for English, just 15. Your brain might be a little tired from work. So don't do hard grammar study. Do something active but fun. For example, read one short news article. Use a website like News in Levels. It has news stories in different levels of English. Level 1 is very, very simple. or watch one short TED Talk. TED Talks are amazing. They are usually less than 18 minutes long. The speakers are very clear, and they have transcripts so you can read along. The goal is to be active. Don't just watch, engage your brain. When you finish, try to say the main idea in one sentence. Say it out loud or write it down. This video was about how sleep is important for our brains. Perfect. You did it. An active learning session. Okay, now it is the evening, the end of the day. You are tired. I know. The last thing you want is a difficult English lesson. So this is the time for a very easy, low-pressure exercise. This is one of my favorite habits. I call it the one-sentence journal. Before you go to sleep, take a notebook or open the Notes app on your phone and write one single sentence in English about your day. That's it, just one. It can be so simple. Today I had a good meeting at work. Or, the chicken I cooked for dinner was very tasty. I'm feeling very tired today. This tiny, tiny habit is so powerful, it looks small, but it is a giant. Why? First, it makes you write every single day. You are building a consistent habit without any stress. Second, it helps you remember and use the words from your day. And third, think about this. One sentence a day. After 1 year, that is 365 sentences. You will have a book, a journal, written in English, written by you. You can look back at your first sentence and look at your last sentence, and you will see your amazing progress. It's not about how big the action is. It's about the consistency of the habit, doing it again and again and again. These active bursts, these 15-minute sessions, are the perfect partner for your passive listening. With passive listening, you absorb the language, you take it in. With active bursts, you use the language, you create with it. You can do this. You can find these small pockets of time in your busy day. You can make huge progress without the fear of a long study session. Now you know when to study in the small moments. Now let's talk about how to study in those moments. How to get the biggest results in the shortest time. I have 4 techniques for you, 4 powerful methods for busy people. Number 1, the spaced repetition system. That sounds very scientific, right? Let's call it the magic flashcard system. What is the biggest pain for a language learner? Forgetting words. You learn a new word on Monday. You are so happy. By Friday, the word is gone. Your brain has deleted it. It is so frustrating. Our brains are made to forget information we do not use. It is normal. The magic flashcard system is a way to fight this forgetting. It is a science-based method. It works like this. You learn a new word. The system shows you the word again tomorrow. Then it shows you the word again in 3 days. Then in 1 week. Then in 2 weeks. The space between reviews gets longer and longer. This tells your brain, hey, this word is important. Do not forget it. And the brain moves the word from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. It is locked in. You do not need to make a calendar. There are apps that do all the work for you. The most famous apps are called Anki and Quizlet. You make digital flashcards for your new words. The app decides when to show you each card. Your job is easy. Spend 5 or 10 minutes every day reviewing the cards. That is it. This is the most efficient, most powerful way to build a big vocabulary and to keep it. perfect for when you are waiting in line for coffee. Okay, technique number 2. Active listening and shadowing. Let's call it the copycat technique. Passive listening is wonderful for your comprehension, but to improve your speaking and your pronunciation, you need to be more active. Shadowing, or the copycat technique, is the best way to do this. Here is how you do it. You listen to a short piece of audio, just 1 or 2 sentences from a podcast. The speaker should be a native speaker. Listen carefully. Then you press pause, and you immediately repeat what you heard. You try to copy the speaker exactly. Do not just copy the words, this is important. Copy the music of the language. Copy the speed. Copy the rhythm. Copy the intonation. The way the voice goes up and down. At first, it will feel very strange. You will make mistakes. You might sound funny. That is okay. That is part of the process. Everyone feels this way. But this technique does something incredible. It builds a bridge between your ears and your mouth. It helps you speak without thinking too much about grammar rules. It builds muscle memory in your mouth for English sounds. Just 5 minutes of being a copycat every day can make your accent sound so much more natural. It is an amazing technique. Technique number 3. The social media language swap. I call this the smart scroll. Let's be honest. You use social media. I use social media. We all do. So let's not fight it. Let's use it. Let's make it our English teacher. First, a simple but powerful change. Go into your phone's settings right now and change the system language to English. It will be scary for one day, but you will learn so fast. Suddenly, words like notifications, settings, messages, call, they are all in English. You will learn these useful words without any effort. Second, change your social media world. Go on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok. Follow people who post in English about your hobbies, things you already love. If you love food, follow a chef from New York. If you love makeup, follow a beauty expert from London. If you love video games, follow a gamer from Australia. Now, when you are scrolling your phone, you are not wasting time. You are learning. You are reading real, natural, short pieces of English. For an extra challenge, read the comments and try to write a short comment in English. Wow, that looks delicious. Great video. It is real-world practice in a fun, safe place. Our last technique, number 4, the Feynman technique for grammar. Another science name, let's call it the teacher technique. Grammar can feel big and scary, like a monster. Many people just memorize rules, but they do not really understand them, so they cannot use them when they speak. The teacher technique is a simple way to really deeply understand any grammar rule. It has 4 easy steps. Step 1, choose one grammar rule. Just one small thing you have trouble with. For example, the difference between for and since. Step 2, teach it. Pretend you are a teacher, and you have to explain this rule to a 10-year-old child. You can write it on paper, or you can say it out loud. Use very simple words. Use your own examples. Okay, for is used for a period of time, like for 2 hours or for 5 years. Since is used for a starting point in time, like since 8 o'clock or since 1999. Step 3, find your gaps. When you try to explain it, you will notice something. You will get stuck. You will feel confused. You will say, wait a minute. Congratulations. You have just found a gap in your knowledge. You found the part you do not really understand. Step 4. Review and simplify. Go back to a good grammar book or website. Fill your knowledge gap. Learn the part that confused you. Then try again. Try to teach it to the child again. Keep trying until you can explain it very, very simply and clearly. When you can teach it simply, you truly understand it. You own it and you will never forget it. Use this technique for one small grammar point each week in one of your 15-minute active sessions. It will change your relationship with grammar forever. By using these 4 techniques, the magic flashcards, the copycat technique, the smart scroll, and the teacher technique, you will be studying smarter, not harder. You will make sure that every minute you spend on English is a minute that gives you a great result. The idea that you are too busy to learn English is a myth. It is a story we tell ourselves. But that story is based on a broken plan. A plan that says learning must be a special event that you add to your full day. But today we destroyed that myth. We found a new way, a better way. The true path to fluency for a busy person is a change in your mind, a shift from addition to integration, from adding more work to mixing English in. It is about reclaiming your lost time. Your commute to work is not wasted time. It is your private English classroom. Washing your dishes is not a boring chore. It is an opportunity to listen and learn. Progress is not made in one giant jump. It is made in thousands of small, consistent steps. A 15-minute vocabulary review every day is better than a 2-hour study session you never do. A 1-sentence journal every night is more powerful than the dream of an essay you never start. This new way works. It works because it fits into the life you already have. It does not ask for more from you. It helps you use the time and energy you already have. The ultimate English hack is not a secret website or a magic pill. It is the simple, beautiful idea that any moment can be a learning moment. So now I have a challenge for you, a final mission. Do not try to do everything I said today. That is too much. For the next 7 days, for 1 week, I want you to pick just one small thing. Just one. Maybe you will listen to one 6-minute podcast every day on your way to work. Maybe you will change the language on your phone to English. Maybe you will write one sentence in a journal before you sleep. Choose one small thing and do it every day for 1 week. Start small. Build one good habit, because consistency always beats intensity. You are not too busy. You have the time. You just needed a new way to see it. Thank you so much for listening today, my dear friend. I hope you feel inspired. I hope you feel powerful. Learning English is a long journey, but you are not walking alone. We are here with you. Please keep going. Don't give up. Every small step is a victory. If this episode was helpful for you, please think about giving it a like or a 5-star review. It helps us so much. And leave a comment below. Tell me, what is the one small thing you will do this week? I would love to read your plan. Thank you again for your time and your trust. It means the world to me. See you next time, my friend.